what was going through your mind when you saw Scott when I guess you turned your head and just kind of react a little bit?
Yeah, I was devastated. It's my boy, man. So seeing him go down and obviously like reacting to what happened and that sucks. It's the worst part of this game.
Did you say anything to him, Jaxson? Did you say anything to him?
Yeah, of course.
What did you say?
I'm gonna keep that between us.
Obviously, you guys have tried to keep playing, and obviously this is football, but just how tough was it just for that drive to try to keep going after losing Scott?
I mean, during him getting carted off, it's emotional. So, but you try to go back in the huddle and try to just reload, and just try to go down and score.
Did you feel more pressure this time you played than the last time you played?
No, not at all.
How tough is it to keep losing weapons, right? I mean, you lose Malik, now Cam. I mean, it obviously makes it much tougher for you guys to keep lose some of your best playmakers. What's that been like for you?
I try not to think of it like that. Just know I got to keep making plays and do my job to put our team in the best situation. Obviously it's not ideal and it stings, and there's more people in the rotation, but I got to be better too, and making more plays and putting us in a good situation to win.
You just played them 2 weeks ago. What did they do differently in this matchup?
They did a good job. They did a really good job. Just kind of changed it up on us from what they did game one, and they played sound. And yeah, I thought that they had a good plan for us coming into the game, offensively and defensively. So you definitely got to give them credit for their plan.
They seemed in the second half to sort of want to keep you in the pocket.
Yeah.
They kept their outside guys wide. How much did you notice that, and did that change anything for you?
I just think that's just kind of what the plan is for most teams going forward. The Broncos did it too. So they stayed disciplined in their gaps, and I just thought that they played a good game.
The fight and the poise you've shown throughout this, you showed it again today, down some key people as well. Just step up, being able to stay in the battle, and not just you, but your whole offensive unit, the whole team. Staying in the battle and keeping the fight going for as long as you guys can keep going.
I'm not ever going to quit. I don't care what the situation is. If I'm on that field, I'm playing as hard as I can. So I'm going to try to lead the best that I can. I have the same expectation every time we go out on the field, and try to preach that to the guys. So, when we step through the lines, we should be competing and playing as hard as we can every time.
Jaxson, some of your teammates, Wandale said today, you can tell how much Jaxson hates to lose. You're new here. Some of your teammates have experienced a lot of losing here. How does that mentality you have maybe need to transcend everybody?
Well, we got to start figuring out ways to win, because I hate it, and I'm not used to it, and I'm not just going to accept it. I'm not going to be okay with it, and we as a team can't be okay with it, and we got to figure this out.
Jaxson, you seem right now as more emotionally annoyed, basically, about this game than maybe some others. Is there anything to that? Is that true? Is there something about this one that's eating up a little bit?
I felt like we kind of got. I'm trying to say this the right way. I thought they did just a lot more things better than we did in a lot of areas, and I don't like the feeling of. I thought they really kind of dominated most of the game, and it's an embarrassing feeling. So that's just kind of how I feel, and it's frustrating, because I felt confident coming into this game, and I felt obviously extra motivated because of how things happened last week, and I really didn't want one to lead to another. So just disappointed that we lost.
We'll take two more. How competitive you are. You guys are how high you could be 2 weeks ago to beat them, and then the way last 2 weeks ago. How you manage the load you're on right now?
Hopefully, it just motivates everybody more, throughout the whole facility. It's not just the players, it's not just the coaches, it's everybody. So I hope everybody, can be more and more motivated to get better, to try to take, another step in your preparation and how you lead. And, that goes for me too. I have to take accountability because, I need to be way better. And, fair or unfair, a quarterback is judged by, your wins and losses. So we gotta bounce back, and I feel confident in the guys, and that's what we're gonna do.
Jaxson,
Last one.
You said the past couple of weeks the idea of it's 24 hours, flush it, move on. Is this a feeling that because of the way you feel right now, that you hold on to this feeling a little bit longer because you want to motivate and to make sure that you don't have this feeling again?
Well, this is all fresh, so I know I'm still going to be frustrated, tomorrow about it. But like I said, I hope it's just motivating for everybody. It's going to be motivating for me to be better, and the overall feeling is I hate losing, and everybody here hates losing, and we got to figure out how to start winning.